lost something so fucking incredible with you. Like they genuinely did. Because you were supposed to push them to become better. You were supposed to actually push them to be better for themselves, right? And they're going to come to those realizations. They're going to come to those realizations because they're stepping into that specific phase. But at the same time, right now, they're so fucking confused why they're not having any blessings. But when the universe, spirit, God, tried to offer them something that was supposed to bring forth the energies of creation within them to attract blessings, they basically chose to push it away. They basically chose to throw it away. So as long as you focus on your own energy, as long as you focus on the energy of the magician, the star, and you heal the wounds they caused, regret is going to eventually seep in. And once regret seeps in, trust me, it's going to fucking hurt. You have Leo, you have Cancer, you have Virgo, and then you have Scorpio, and you have Sagittarius. Let's dive in, cabrones. Currently see what's going on in the mind of your person, okay? Let's specifically dive in. If this reading found you for a reason, so stay. There might be a message in here that you might want to hear, or you might need to hear. What's currently going on in the mind of my collective's individual. Ooh, it's like they can't. They're wanting to let go, or they're wanting to drop heavy mental burdens that leave them in confusion, because it's like they're realizing that options, situations, or maybe even themselves, how they perceive their future is not playing out how they want it to play out. The High Priestess being shown right here, there's a lot of spiritual blockages in their mind. There's also the desire to try to wake up, maybe even spiritually. You know, the Seven of Cups reverse, this comes out more as I just can't not avoid how I'm feeling. I just can't avoid what I have personally been trying to repress. I just can't avoid what just feels heavy within me. You know? And what's coming through very strongly right here from this reading is a lot of things not quite falling into place the way that they want things to fall into place, even though they're working hard to make things fall into place. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Two of Swords reverse, the High Priestess reverse, and the Seven of Cups reverse. A lot of you guys did date a blue collar. A lot of you guys did date a blue collar, or you dated somebody that worked with their hands or that did physical labor. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and then we do have that underlying energy of exhaustion, being tired. Or you could work blue collar, you could work a job like that, you know, or you could work a job that kind of like calls a lot for you when it comes down to physical labor. But there's these underlying feelings right here, 222 on the timer, with the Seven of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess reverse, Two of Swords reverse, that they see that they are not advancing like other people. They're not moving forward like other people, you know? And I don't know why, to me, it just feels like they feel very unlucky. Like the universe didn't quite hand them what other people, you know, had. Maybe they have like a disdain for people that have money, or maybe they have a disdain for people that look like they live a good life, and you came to find that out. Because to me, it was like there's like this repressed emotion or repressed anger towards people that look like they have an easier life, you know. And maybe you do come from like a good family background, or you have always been a hard worker, you have always been the type of person to kind of make a little bit more money, and maybe there was a few jealousy, or there was jealousy, there was anger, there was feelings towards you that they themselves were not accepting, because they kind of felt like you were in a better place or in a better situation, right? But the Seven of Cups reverse, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess reverse, it's like they can't move away from confusing thoughts or confusing energy. And they're starting to realize, you know what? Like, this has to do more with my choices. This has to do more with me than it has to do with anyone else. You know? Give me more info on my collective's individual. Give me more info on my collective individual. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot of energy of having to work with your hands, having to work blue collar, or having to work a job that demands labor of you. Seven of Pentacles reverse, right? And again, I will tell you this. To me, it comes out more as they're starting to see that their future, they're starting to realize that the future that they want, the future they want to manifest, is not coming into fruition, and it scares them. It makes them afraid because it does feel like they're going to live a life like their parents. And I don't know, maybe you came to find out that they don't really like the life that their parents built. They don't really fuck with their parents like that. And it's like there's a lot of fear of, hey, I just might end up like my fucking parents. Or hey, I might just end up like the rest of my fucking family. You know? And maybe you and this person found comfort in talking about each other's dreams, but to me, it just feels more like there's a lot of realization, there's a lot of confusion of they do not know what the fuck they're going to do for their future. Like, they do not know what the fuck they're going to like create for the future. And if this is an older person, just know that they are afraid of like really, really not having something stable and having to work a day-to-day job. That's to me what's coming through very strongly. We have the Four of Pentacles right here for you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. We have a lot of Pentacles, so a lot of Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? We have the Four of Pentacles for you, and then we have the Six of Pentacles for you. It's like you are trying to stay in your own energy. You are trying to stay in your own self. There's like a lot of having to restore our energy, restore ourselves. I also do feel like some of you guys have made up your mind that you can no longer deal with this individual. A lot of you guys have made up your mind that you could no longer give this individual the energy that you need to give them. And it's because you have just given too much of yourself. And that's what's coming through, right? There's also this underlying energy where you're kind of starting to be a little bit more self-focused on what it is to give to yourself and build something sustainable for you. You know, and the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, you could also be maybe overworking yourself, or you could also be like energetically draining yourself, or overly just not feeling so good within your life as of now. And it feels like the universe is kind of telling you, hey, we want you to slow things down, we want you to relax. Right now we're kind of giving you a break before we get things moving for you, so when you do have responsibilities, or you have more responsibilities, it doesn't feel like you're carrying a lot, you know. But the thing about this individual is like they are really, really in their head about their future and how they're not gonna get to live the life that they have always fucking desired. How does this actively connect to my collective? Because it feels like to me, you were supposed to be kind of like the missing piece to like help them, push them towards success, or push them towards some sort of like strong foundation. Because we have the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. So you see how your energy is the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, energy is Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. It's like everything falls in a row. It's like if they would have really been by your side, or you guys would have built something foundational, you would have propelled them towards their dreams, towards their stability, towards their goals. And it's like they're still not seeing that. They're still not viewing that. They're still locked in confusion. And you know, they're still locked in confusion. And to me, that's like the message that's coming through very fucking strongly. That's like the message that's presenting itself very, very fucking strongly. That's so fucking crazy because we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands signifies the desire for progression. Like, we have a plan. We're supposed to move towards something. So again, I'm going to stick to that specific part of the reading where to me, it feels like you were supposed to like push them towards better, or kind of that lets them push, you know, that I'm giving you a push. I'm giving you like move, right? But it's like they're still stuck under this confusion. They're still stuck under not knowing what's to come next. And it's like they're still not realizing that I feel like you would have been something so important or something so much of value to propel them towards their blessings, or to propel them towards like a road to walk towards the better, you know. Give me more info on my collective. And then we also have the Hanged Man right here. But that's the thing. To me, it just feels like while you were dealing with them, or while you were... To me, it just feels like while you were actively dealing with them, or kind of positioning yourself in their energy, you like really felt stuck in your own energy. Or maybe you yourself didn't have movement in some parts of your life. Maybe you yourself didn't have a lot of creation. Or maybe you yourself weren't just like having as much as you once thought you were. I think you were in a bad place. I think when you were dealing with them, you were definitely in a bad place. With the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, right now you are like restoring your energy. You're restoring your energy. You're like coming into your energy. You are kind of like reliving or reassessing what things are meant for you. And it's like, what movement can I create to get myself out of this hanged man energy? And I feel like you're wondering why you're still thinking about them or why you still feel energetically connected to them. But to me, like the energy that does present itself very strongly right here, or the energy that's coming out very fucking strong, it's like you were supposed to push them to become better. You were supposed to push them to be better. You were supposed to actually bring growth into their own character, and that was supposed to bring blessings into their reality, or that was supposed to create blessings into their reality. And then we have the Six of Cups reverse. Why is the Six of Cups reverse presenting itself right here? Why is the Six of Cups reverse presenting itself right here? The Emperor reverse. Why do you feel the need? You have daddy issues. You have daddy issues. Or mommy issues. The Emperor reverse, Six of Cups reverse. That's crazy. That's really crazy. The Emperor reverse, Six of Cups reverse. Or mommy issues. You also felt the need to give them the love that they never had. You also felt the need to give them the love that they never had. You also felt the need to show them what love could what care love could be. But I want to know why that's connecting to daddy issues, because the Emperor is an older figure. Six of Cups reverse signifies no longer like moving away from the past, reliving, like really realizing things about a situation, while the Emperor reverse signifies no structure, no foundation. I feel like you wanted them to build structure and foundation in their character. You were supposed to help them build structure and foundation in their character. That's why we have a lot of pentacles. And that's why we have a lot of energies of structure, stability. You were supposed to help them build structure in their fucking character. And you were supposed to like prepare them for what it is to live a firm, stable fucking life. But because they were so blinded by stupid choices, they were so blinded by stupidity, now they're stuck in a cycle of confusion. Right? And they're realizing that they don't want to be part of this cycle. But like with the High Priestess reverse, they quite do not know what to do to really remove themselves from this. And they're not realizing that you were the key to that. You were the key to that. You were the key to that. What the fuck did I say? I literally said you were the key to that. And you have the Star, and then you have the Magician. The Magician is literally all about creating, all about manifesting. The Star is literally all about fucking healing. It's like you were the missing piece, or you were the missing key to firm them up, let them put on their big boy, big girl boots, and throw them into being able to build a more firm, stable foundation for their life. But now they're under a lot of confusion because they actively do not know what the fuck they need to do to be able to do that for themselves. It's like somebody gave them a key to a safe that had like $1 million, and their dumbasses lost it because they didn't know that key meant something. That the universe gave them a key that was going to be important for them in the future. They didn't see it was important, so they lost it, and then they come to find out, oh shit, that safe had $1 million. That safe had all of this. I want to know whether they're ever going to come to that realization, and I think they are, but once they see your transformation, because you're going through transformation in your reality that's going to lead you towards being able to create something healing for yourself, right? So to me, it feels like there's definitely going to be, is there going to be any realizations right here? Is there going to be any realizations right here? There's going to be realizations that they literally they literally lost something that was going to feel like home. And that's going to cause them a shit ton of imbalance. Or it's going to cause them a shit ton of, it's not going to cause them feelings of feeling well. Temperance reverse. But they're going to realize it. Because you have the Page of Swords. They're going to try to act stupid about it. They're going to try to act dumb about it. Page of Swords reverse. But they're going to come to those realizations. They're going to realize that. Because you literally have the Nine of Pentacles reverse and Four of Wands reverse. You see, these cards are about cards of fucking sustainability. These cards are cards of foundation. So the way that I actively see these cards, or the way that these cards are coming through, they're coming through with like the underlying energy, or they're presenting themselves with like the underlying energy of the Page of Swords reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, no, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Four of Wands. They're gonna come to the realizations that they lost the key that was supposed to provide them with something of fucking sustainability, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna emotionally fuck them up. Keep focusing on your energy. Keep focusing on you doing you. They genuinely lost something so fucking incredible. Take care.